All right, we had some we had some issues there. Basically, it looked like when it's probably it could be some running exit lag. I don't really know, but we had some issues there where when I tried to start Dragon's Dogma, it just get crashed and it crashed out my OBS as well. So not really sure why, but it had to do with Dragon's Dogma, definitely. Yeah, that was funny. Like I tried to run Dragon's Dogma and I thought Dragon's Dogma crashed, but actually crashed out OBS as well. It Dragon's Dogma crashed and OBS crashed as well. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna launch Dragon's Dogma again when I'm streaming, apparently, because it just blew everything up. It was just like boom. So but yeah, so in Dragon's Dogma, the one thing that was really frustrating to me is I had these three lizardmen coming at me, and I thought, okay, and these guys were really, really tough. I mean, I couldn't let them hit me because if they hit me, and the problem was that I would be executing abilities and I'd be like 67% done with a swing, and then they would hit me, and my swing would be canceled entirely. So I couldn't do any damage. So it was very difficult fighting multiple mobs, getting off any DPS because it was hard to like not get hit. They had really incredible. They have incredibly long range with their spear because they thrust at a very long distance, and so it was really tough. And I died like over and over again. And I thought, man, this is really. And normally I'm a glutton for punishment. Like I'll die like 20, 50 times in a row until I figure out how to like defeat something. But after about 10 or 15 deaths, I was like, this just isn't even fun, you know. And the thing that was really bugging me was because, like I said, I just couldn't complete a swing. It's like even like blocking, like I was trying to block, and you're a fighter, right? You're supposed to be able to block. I would use my shield block, but if I block just like one or two attacks, all my mana, all your stamina is gone. That's the other thing about Dragon's Dogma I don't like is when your stamina is entirely gone, you become completely immobilized almost. You can't do anything. Your character like gets all tired and starts like kind of stumbling around, and you can't do anything. It's basically like being CC'd. You're completely immobilized, and I think that's kind of dumb. I mean, so what? You're tired doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to do something, and maybe you reduce your speed or something. But that feels really punishing, So but that's just part of the mechanics. But I played Dragon's Dogma 1 a lot, and I really liked it. But I just, for whatever reason, I wasn't enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 as much as I thought I would. A lot of it is because I play so many MMOs, and I've never gotten into Dark Souls types games that much. And that's probably part of it because the combat's more akin to like a Dark Souls game. And like I played Elden Ring, and I thought Elden Ring was a great game, but in the end, the boss fights I really didn't care for them that much because they felt like, to me, it just felt like you were trying to find some sort of a chink in their armor. But a lot of times it felt like a gimmick. Like a lot of times people would come up with ways to beat bosses that felt like they weren't the way the boss was meant to be beaten by the developers. Developers who developed the boss fight probably weren't thinking that, oh, you're gonna like come up with some like cheesy cheese mechanic to kill this boss, So I didn't like that, I really didn't enjoy that. And I like combat that's faster. I don't like slow combat where things are really slow swinging speeds. I've never really enjoyed that. So yeah, I can't get into those games as hard as I try. But I will say that I thought Elden Ring was fantastic, and I really liked the fights that were non-boss fights because they were pretty challenging. Like going up against three or four mobs that weren't bosses was still very challenging and very fun. And I felt that was a really fun part of the game in itself, and I enjoyed that more than the boss fights. The boss fights felt like, okay, I just got to do this fight, over and over and over again until I figure some tactic that works. But the tactic always felt like it was just. It's so hard because when I played Terra, I really liked the Terra bosses but it was in a way the Terra bosses felt kind of like that. Like you understand what the Terra bosses could do before you could beat them. But you know what? The difference is this: the damage on Dark Souls games is just punishing. Like if you get hit, you take an extreme amount of damage. So I think what I would have liked on the Dark Souls game is to get away from using potions so much. Like you're constantly like using potions and maybe I don't know. I hate to say make the damage less because then I feel like I'm just like saying that well I can't defeat it because it's hard. That's not the case. I can certainly defeat it. But I felt like the point of the game was I felt like the time spent trying to figure out the boss fights to me would have been time better spent on a story or time better spent on exploration of the world. You know, so to me, I'm not as big as like I want to spend 20 minutes figuring out how to kill this one boss. You know, I'd almost rather spend 20 minutes, you know, doing other content. I guess like leveling up a profession or getting better at crafting or getting better at PvP or you know what I mean. It just so I guess it's a time balance, like how much time I'm spending in the game. I didn't feel like spending that much time trying to just get past bosses was something that I really enjoyed that much. Like, if you guys ever played Horizon Zero Dawn, oh, by the way, we're back in the game. I'm like talking. Let's go back in. Let's go back in the game. But anyways, Horizon Zero Dawn I thought was a more enjoyable. It had like boss fights, but they weren't quite as punishing. I enjoyed that game a little bit more, I think, than a game like Elden Ring probably. But the Elden Ring open world and exploration was way better. It was really good. Oh, and I wanted to try something too. Like we were looking at QE nameplates, and it looked like we could edit the spell list, and we can see here that the default spell list for Hunter we don't see like wing clip in here. So let's see if we can add it. I know we did add it. We did add it, but I don't think it worked because I don't think I saw it right then. These guys are really low level. Let's try to take these guys out. Of course, there's about 10,000 of them though. Oh, it worked. Did you see that? We can see wing clip on the enemy. Nice. So so we figured out how to make Kui work correctly then.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. I don't think I've died yet on my character, but man, those guys are beating my butt. But that works, and now what we need to do... so putting wing clip in the custom list worked, but now what we need to do is increase the size. If we increase the size of the orcs, it's too small. And I don't think there's a way... I mean, it says size. I'll try making it 30 and see if that works. Oh yeah, see, that's bigger. Yeah, see, now we can see the wing clip showing. That's awesome. We're actually gonna... so now on top of that crashing, my internet's taking a dump. We lost a little bit of internet connectivity for a second there. 70. What is my skill? Currently my herbalism is 68, so we just need to get two more points here, which we can easily get by nabbing these two guys. So for whatever reason, adding emo trap didn't work. Immolation 13795, which is correct, but it didn't work. Which surprises me because wing clip worked. Oh well. We're just going to try to get our herbalism up to 70 here real quick so we can start getting all these briar thorns that we keep seeing, because we're seeing like so many of them. Okay, 69 still. These earth roots over here will get me to 70. But yeah, just playing on the server, working through all my add-on problems, getting my add-ons set up the way I like, is going to be a big time saver. Because then when the server comes out, I'm hoping that I won't have to do any of that stuff. I should be able to just, all the stuff should be set up pretty much. It's just a matter of recreating the character, and we'll use the same character name probably, and that way all the settings will still be there probably. I'll back them up just to make sure. All right, we are now level 70, so let's go grab all these briar thorns that we've been seeing. Wow, my inventory is full again? Are you kidding me? This is crazy. Can't believe my wife is still awake at 1 a.m. She's been on the phone with her sister for like the last 2 or 3 hours. Ah, polling rate's still acting up. Feels like the server's really dead right now. Yeah, it says there's 94 people online, so I don't think we're going to be able to get a group for dead mines right now. Level 26 elite, damn. I don't think I can take out a level 20 now, there's no way. He's 8 levels above me. I still don't know why emo trap isn't showing up. Pulsate or icons, they have less than 5 seconds remaining. Well, maybe if we get rid of the use whitelist, maybe that'll do it. Let's see if that'll do it. Yeah, that's all we had to do was get rid of the whitelist, I think. Yeah, now it's just going to show all auras. Sweet. That problem solved. I can't believe it was that simple. Can't believe I didn't see that before. We have way too much stuff in our inventory. Gotta clear all this shit out. I don't even know what this looks like.
Hey there. See you around. What can I do for you? Be careful.
I didn't even know I had the killing fills. These quests are like gray. Let's get rid of the gray quests. I don't want to do any gray quests.
Need help? Be careful.
Greetings. Light bless you.
Well, we're gonna have to do Lakeshire. We've done most of the quests in Westfall already. Most of the quests that are worth doing anyway. Oh no! I was gonna jump on that.
King's honor, friend.
Oh no, this is that Barroom Bliss. Okay, this is the one where the guy's behind the inn. Hopefully he's here. He's still not here. Oh no, here he is. This is it.
You need something? Have a good one.
Are you responsible for the attack? What are you talking about? You heard them. When I asked her, do you do my house? You killed my dog. I don't care what disagreement we had. That is too far. Why does he keep saying you were too far away? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, that Hal, they're here. Wolf cult member. Okay. By the light. He's dead. What was that thing? Why does it keep saying you were too far away? That's a glitch. Party, what have you done? That's the innkeeper.
Good day to you.
Marshall, what? It's not what you think, Farley. It's like I didn't kill him. So now he runs off. Now they think he killed this guy, but he didn't, of course.
Well met.
Oh, yeah, look at that. The pads of Elwyn.
For the Alliance.
Alright, let's...
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Let's reload the UI, see if we can get rid of that "you are too far away" message. Nope, it still says you are too far away, so I don't know what that's... I have no idea what's causing that. Yeah, I don't know what's giving me this error. And this doesn't look like an add-on, like any of my add-ons. This is because this is saying, yeah, this doesn't look like any of like my custom add-ons. But we can try. We could disable our add-ons, but I'm not sure what's causing that error. We didn't have this issue until they patched the server, so I'm thinking this is like a server patch issue. But I don't know. We may have to like turn off all our add-ons, restart the game, and see if we're still getting that error. Because I wasn't getting that error before it wasn't until they patched the server. Like I'm sitting with my torch out. That's weird. Okay, so this is the one to what this is the wrong thing. I didn't want to go to Westbrook Garrison. I wanted to go to Lakeshire. I was hoping one of these things would take us to Lakeshire. Next stop, Goldshire. Well, that kind of sucks because up until I was worried that when they patched the server, that they were going to cause problems, and I'm pretty sure they probably did because I never got any interface errors on this server until they patched it. Well, that's not true. I did get an interface error when I went to my pet and tried to hover over his, I think his happiness level or one of his like statuses on the pet caused an error. The problem when you do custom servers like this is it, I mean, you are going to create a lot of issues. So that's why it's really important that the players report issues as soon as they see them, so the team can get them fixed as fast as possible. We're now approaching the Westbrook Garrison. Hop off soon, we are not stopping. It's pretty cool that they added these cards to the game, I think. I would like to have him fix the wheels though. They're spinning way too fast. This one's spinning in really weird. It's going in both directions. This one's spinning in the correct direction, but I would have liked to see him slow down the spin a little bit. This one looks janky too. This one's really janky. It's like spinning forwards and backwards. Goldshire scheduled stop up ahead. What's the next stop though? Next stop, Lakeshire. Okay, so it does go to Lakeshire. I just happened to get on it when it was coming back from Lakeshire. And then what we're going to do once we get to Lakeshire is I'll probably disable all my add-ons and see if it fixes this "you are too far away" thing. If not, then it has nothing to do with add-ons and it's something to do with the server after they did the patch. Someone else in the Discord here is saying they got a critical error, can't log in after the update. So oh, I think they said the launcher, though. If I remember correctly, because I didn't launch the game from the launcher. That may be my mistake. Because I thought they said, and let me read the notes again. When they did the update, it says, this will require a launcher patch, push, and maintenance. So I actually ran the game without going through the launcher, so that may be, I may need to, I don't know if that'll make a difference or not. Probably not, but we should probably just run the launcher. The spider's actually hitting me. Actually hit me while I was in the cart. Alright, let's jump off. Let's go to the inn real quick. We'll disable my add-ons. We gotta see why this "you are too far away" is now appeared. It wasn't here before until they restarted the client, or until they patched the server. So... and I can't like put my weapons away. My keybind to put weapons away isn't working. Let me make sure that that's still keybound correctly. I don't know where it's at in here. It should be like sheath weapons or something. Right here, sheath, unsheath, right arrow. See, it's not working. It's like sheathing and unsheathing is not working. Let me, actually, let's quit the game and we're gonna try the launcher. See if that's gonna run any kind of an update. It should be, yeah, see, it might be that I need the launcher to update. See, I think that's the problem. Because I didn't run the launcher directly, I was bypassing it. This could be my fault. I think it's just, I just need to run the launcher, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Now we just need to make... Oh yeah, cool. We're good. We're fine. Disregard. Let me... Yep. Cool. Yeah, so I think I just need to run the launcher, 'cause now we're good to go.
Need something?
Hello. See you around.
Hello. What can I do for you or the Alliance?
You need something? See you later. What can I do for you? Need help? Hey there. Safe travels.
Well met. Be careful. Greetings. For the Alliance.
Level 19. I think that's it, guys. I think I need to get to bed. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'm glad that we fixed that. I'm glad it was just the launcher. I just didn't run the launcher correctly. Yeah, so I think we're good. Client's running good again. I'm gonna head to bed. Hope you guys are having a good one. We'll try to pick this up tomorrow. See if we'll do the Lakeshire quest, and I still have to figure out where I'm gonna put my where I'm gonna put my talent points. Um, we have 12 talent points at level 19. Yeah, that makes sense. I still like if I go BM, it's going to be easier for leveling, but I don't typically like to level with a spec that's different than my level 60 spec. You know? Yeah. Hey, Josh. Thanks for watching. Sorry my OBS crashed on me thanks to Dragon's Dogma for some reason. Yeah, I'm still kind of agonizing over whether I'm going to level with a survival build or a beast mastery build. Here's the classic Dogma. Yeah. Here's the PvP survival build. Here's what I consider like my PvE leveling survival build. Now, we could get rid of Savage Strikes. Let's say we get rid of Savage Strikes and put those points into, I mean, I don't know. I'm almost tempted to put them into Improved Wing Clip just to see how often I'm in 20%. I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised that for the PvP you would actually run with Improved Wing Clip. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it can be really useful if you're getting trained. But typically in Arena, like a lot of times you don't want to do, you know, RNG based abilities. Like, oh, it's like you don't want to rely on something that's like, oh, 20% chance, because it's just one of those things where when you are getting trained, it can be helpful. But I mean, you also have counterattack, but you got to be able to parry attack. That's one of the things I've always laughed about that too. Is like you see that in this build they're saying go with counterattack. Well, you have to parry the attack. I mean, wouldn't it be better to put some points in deflection to actually increase your chance to parry, so that your chance to counterattack is going to trigger a lot more often? You know, like, I mean, would you rather give yourself 20% chance to apply a wing clip, or would you rather put 3 talent points in here and have a 3% higher chance to parry? I don't know, you know, because then when you parry, you're going to basically do a counterattack, which is going to basically that immobilize the target for 5 seconds, which is basically the same thing as improved wing clip. But that's only 3%, whereas improved wing clip is 20%. So I don't know, but then yeah, so I guess 20% is a pretty high percentage. I guess fairly high percentage, but. Talent trees are always fun, man. I agonize over this stuff, man. But the one thing about the hunter, though, is with Hawkeye, you have the greatest range of any class. You can shoot arrows at a further range than I think any spellcaster can cast spells. So you can actually kite like mages, you know, because your range is just insane with Hawkeye. Yeah, talent. It's what makes the game so fun. I mean, talent trees are what make MMOs fun. You know, it's all that like playing around with different builds and trying to come up with something that other people have never thought of that works. You know. So let's duplicate this, because right now we have 12 talent points. Like let's say we did want to go ahead and go survival. I mean, we could. I mean, if we wanted to, we could start right off by going into lethal shots, because all these trees are pretty much going to be picking lethal shots. So we could say that if we wanted to get our best bang for our buck, we could just go right off the bat and say, give me 5% crit, you know. Yeah, that's going to help our leveling speed. And then after that, then go into survival. And then we can go with, you know, like Hawkeye, and this will be you know, that's 10 talent points. We'll have 2 more talent points, and we can go, I don't know, I guess entrapment. And reduces all damage taken by 2%, increase attack power. I mean, that's, look at that, 3% crit there plus 5% crit. That's 8% crit on just your ranged abilities, which is pretty good. So that's required level 38. And then, of course, we're going to go here, here. Seven talent points left. But this is survival, so if we went the other route and said we want to go Beast Mastery, we'll see, what's the Beast Mastery build? Let's see. Beast Mastery would, same thing, we'd be using lethal shots. Actually, we go, because improved aspect of the Hawk is actually better in TBC than it is in, yeah. Well, it's still got the range attack speed increase. I don't know, it's okay. Interesting though, for PvP build, they don't go with like thick hide. Like, for like a leveling build, I've always liked going with thick hide. You know, I just think for leveling purposes, it's really nice. But your pet scores create all party members. Animal handling speed well mounted. No. We could do cat-like reflexes. And then if you went like improved aspect of the monkey, holy shit, your dodge is going to be insane, right? And then let's say you want something like, so let's say let's do like a melee hunter build, right? Because I love melee hunter. What if we did like a melee hunter build, or we went more towards a build that would be good for doing melee damage? Then we would go here, here. We would want deflection, of course. This and I don't know if we'd really want, I don't know if we're doing melee damage, we need to be in front of the target. So just so like applying like wing clip doesn't really matter. Okay, so then we would have to get rid of, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get down to at least counterattack. 3 points left. Requires 20 points. Okay, we can definitely get there. 1 point left. Where would we put our final point? Oh, good killer instinct. So this would be like a really shitty build, but it'd be a fun build. So this build, we're gonna get the 20% increase on critical strike on Mongoose Bite and Raptor Strike. We're gonna get 5% more parry, which is give us more chance to get more counterattacks. But we also have 6% more dodge because of Monkey, and then we also have another 3% more dodge. So that's 9% more dodge percentage here. The one thing that really sucks about this build is that we can't get lightning reflexes. If we could get lightning reflexes, that would increase our dodge by even further, But this would be like the most heavily like mitigation build for melee that you could do. It's kind of a funny build. I definitely would like to try this out just to see how much damage you could do. I mean, you do have... Your pet's still going to do pretty decent damage. And your pet's still pretty tanky. He's got all the things that are going to make him pretty tanky. So this would be just a fun build to play around with. And we still would, we wouldn't do like melee only. We'd still do some like, we'd still do some ranged abilities, but what we would do is we would open up with Serpent Sting, and then we would go in and do melee damage up close. Now, if I remember correctly, they said that let's see. They said that the Hunter's Disengage was gonna, I thought, throw you backwards. Yes, each rank of Disengage has been upgraded alongside threat reduction, this causes the Hunter to leap back with increasing strength and an increased range. So when we get disengaged, we're going to be able to disengage and jump backwards. So with this talent build here, we'll actually be able to move in, do quite a bit of damage melee-wise, and then if we get in trouble, we can just disengage and jump way far back and then use our ranged abilities again. It sucks that we can't get lethal shots or aim shot, but is aim shot instant in this version, or is it a cast? It's a 2.5 second cast, so that wouldn't be really good. We don't want a cast time. Yeah, so I think counterattack. We could get, counterattack's pretty good. We could get rid of deflection if we wanted to, and go more towards some other stuff. But we still would have to put points in here. Let's see, points. Let's reset this. Let's say we went... We could do entrap. I still think deflection's better. I think for a melee hunter, I still think deflection's best. Yeah. This would be a fun build to play around with. So we may try this build just for fun. Just for shits and giggles. So let's see, we got 12 points. We'd go here, 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 here. What is this? 7, 10, and then here. So level 12, at 12 talent points would be this. This is going to increase our damage, but with our traps quite a bit. And also it's going to increase our Savage Strike. So with this, we're gonna want to get some decent weapons, but we actually have decent weapons. I've already got the weapons. I just got to get high enough level to use them. Yeah, because I got some people actually had gone to Theramore Island and dropped those weapons in the auction house. So when we get to like level 22, we're gonna have 2 decent, green weapons. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this build just for fun, just to try it out. So I think that'll be fun. So we'll do Savage Strikes. And we're gonna go deflection. Right. Now our traps are gonna do quite a bit of damage. So do I have? No. Now this is a shitty build. This is not like a good build for damage. This is just a kind of a meme build or a. But I like to go with bizarre builds just to try them out. Yeah, it's a bizarre build. It focuses around kind of a my favorite type of hunter gameplay style is kind of like the Battle for Azeroth, where you can basically go in close to your target, hit them really hard up close, and then move back and hit them really hard from a distance. Kind of this in-out play style, which is what I really like. And this particular talent build is about as close to that as we can get. In oh shit, there's like an elite mob in here, Helios. See if we can take this guy out. Oof. Elite mana worm. That. Nice. Get ourselves a ring. Oh, you must be level 20 to use that. But what I was saying is that we've got a level 24 main hand weapon that's going to be really good for Raptor Strike because it's really slow. 2.8 is really slow. So this is going to hit pretty hard with our Raptor Strike crits. And then our offhand weapon has got +4 agility, which is going to be great to increase our chance to critically strike and give us some more attack power. But yeah, that build will definitely be like the best, the closest we can get to that kind of in-out play style, where we do some damage away, then move in, do some damage up close, then disengage. I don't know what level we get disengage at. It is a Wrath of the, or is TBC. Let's see. Let's go WoW TBC Hunter skills. Right, Hunter abilities. And if we sort by level and look for disengage. Do we have? Okay, so that's rank 2. We might already have it. Actually, yeah, level 20. Okay, so level 20 we get disengaged. So we're only one level away from 20, so.
Well met.
So yeah, if we can start playing around with disengage next level. Oh man, he's getting destroyed. Alright. Fortunately, my pet bit the dust. But I screwed up and didn't drop my trap right at the beginning. That was really stupid on my part.
What can I do for you? Can I help you?
So let's see how much my trap does. My immolation trap. It should do a decent amount of damage since we have clever traps already. Let's take a look. Send my pet. I'm gonna bring my pet back. It's doing 23 damage per tick, so not bad. Let's try to pretend we're a melee hunter. We're gonna move in close. We do have Mongoose Spice. Let's turn our pet's growl off. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn my pet's growl off and turn his cower on, and then we're gonna try to tank up this next mob and see if we can proc some Mongoose Bites, just to see how much damage we take, more than how much when we're doing melee hunter. You almost care more about how much damage you're taking as opposed to how much you're doing. I mean, you know you're gonna do damage. You want to try to mitigate as much damage as possible. So I don't know if let's see. I don't know if I have a Mongoose Bite trigger.
Lovely.
Let's see. Mongoose Bite. Can only perform after you dodge. Alright, let's take a look.
Lovely.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, when you hear us say lovely, that means Mongoose Bite is available. And if you looked at the combat log, we did actually try a Mongoose Bite, but we missed. So, I don't know if it says in here. But I did see it, where it said I did Mongoose Bite, but I actually missed with it. So the other thing we want to do is go back to MSBT, and on our events, incoming player, melee dodges, we want to change this. Just say... Okay. All right. Wait, is that a fox we can tame? Look at that. There it is. The red fox. We can tame a fox. It's not a critter, right? Oh boy. Alright, he's probably gonna beat our ass, actually. Oh, he's tearing me up. Look at my health.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Yep, and he's got Bite rank 3, so he's got the same abilities, same ranks as my other pet. I don't know what I'm going to call him. No, we'll think of something later.
Lovely.
Okay, we saw the lovely down here. It was too big. Let's go Amos. Hey Christian, yeah, Skyrim music's always the best. Let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I want to look at what I set up in our retail for some of these triggers really quickly, and then I need to go to bed. I just want to see what fonts I used. Briarthorn up here we can grab. I'm not sure that I like the fox as much as I like the wolf, but whatever. He's so tiny. Like, he's so small. It's a teeny little fox.
What can I do for you? Can I help you?
10 minutes on Hearth. All right, so what we want to do is we want to look at triggers, and or events, incoming player. And so on Dodge, I have it set to say Mongoose, and it is, it's MOK. Shit, do we even have MOK on here? Let's see, dodges, and it says cancel. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we don't have MOK? How can we not have MOK? Well, that's a bummer. I hate it when certain fonts exist in certain versions, but it always pisses me off. It's like... because MOK is a much cooler looking font. Why would this version not have it? And I've tried to look like... let's see... Here, fonts. I mean, see, MOK is not there, right? Like, I don't see MOK on this list, which means it's pulling MOK from something else. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Let's try this one. See what this looks like. Not really. A fox is basically a wolf. Yeah, a fox is basically a wolf. Someone bought my bandit shoulders for 20 gold. Alright, so we're going to try a proc mongoose bite here.
Lovely.
And there, mongoose. So that doesn't look too bad. We can also
You
go
can
ahead.
kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn, taking some damage. Alright, so. Cool, cool. Yeah, I don't like the fox. I think the wolf looks cooler than the fox. I just got excited seeing the fox there because, you know, you can't really have a fox in vanilla. You can on Turtle Wall, though. Turtle Wall has foxes, I think. See my fox trying to catch up to me.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking to clear out my inventory a little bit here.
Have a good one.
I hope that wasn't an item for a quest. I don't think so. I think that's just what you get as a reward. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm definitely going to go now because I got to get to bed. But yeah, so pretty cool. Like I said, at level 20, we can equip our bracers here, and we can equip our ring. At 22, we can equip the blurred axe in our offhand, and at 24, we can equip the callous axe in our main hand. Yeah, this build is going to be pretty shitty, the build I'm putting in, but it'll be fun to try it out. It'll be kind of like a melee hunter build, kind of like a melee hybrid. We'll just call it a melee hybrid build. But yeah, the fox doesn't really have any new abilities. They're basically just a wolf, so there's really no difference between a fox and a wolf. Anyways, hope you guys have a good one. I will catch you next time. Here's my hardcore hunter from Classic. My pet's really hungry. You can see that the hardcore server looks pretty dead. It's pigtail hurt. Look, there he is. I miss the Guild Wars 2 UI is my favorite UI. It's so good. And my pet was hungry. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, man. I'll see you next time. Peace out.